Oh, tight boy, Turbo Tight here! But you can call me Turbo today! Because boys, we're going straight fire because representing WWE Mattel Elite Series 72, the first ever Women's SmackDown Champion, the Man, Becky Lynch. Yes boys, I've always liked Becky Lynch, but this era of Becky Lynch made the women's division really enjoyable to watch with her Stone Cold-esque personality, a proper bad girl persona, and even though she was supposed to be a heel, the crowd absolutely ate it up and really got behind this character. And that's including myself. But boys, we've just hit our first milestone and I just want to personally thank everyone who's liked, commented and subscribed to the channel. It really means the world to me. So if you haven't, please consider subscribing, join the discussion and join the Turbo Squad because you'll never want to miss out on these next videos. Right, as we take a look at Becky in the plastic prison, we can spy the accessories, plus she is looking loud and proud. And as we turn our attention to the side of the box, we see that beautiful image of Becky, and then on the other side, we see her with her in-ring shot. And then moving to the back of the box, boys, we see the other figures in the series, as well as her stats, career highlights, and a short bio, so please feel free to pause and read this at your own pleasure. Now, I do believe, boys, with Becky, we're going to get a few first. So as we take her out of the package here and have a look at her accessories. Now, interestingly, she's got interchangeable closed fist hands. And I believe she may have been the first female elite to do so. Because before this figure, both the Brie and Nikki Bella elites didn't have interchangeable hands. The Ronda Rousey Ultimate Edition has, but Becky is the first in the main elite line to have the option to swap the hands. So she's a trailblazer, boys. As well, she comes with another good accessory, which is a cloth goods leather jacket with the I Am the Man logo on the back. I'm so glad it wasn't the rubber plastic. But this is definitely a nice addition to add with the figure. And as for that figure, she has a trademark red hair with a great sculpt showing the braided parts to the hairstyle. I'm thinking maybe a wash maybe would have made it look a little bit more realistic instead of one flat colour. And she's got such a fantastic expression on her face that I feel that this is one of the best scans, if not the best, that she's had on an elite to date. There is also that battle pack with Seth that is also a great scan, but I feel that this scan is even better than what comes with the Ultimate Edition. And as we start to move down to the torso, she is wearing the Man t-shirt, a design that becomes such an iconic logo for her. As we move further down, these are actually meant to represent like a jean shorts with stud designs. And I don't really think these capture it like they're supposed to be, but with that being said, it isn't a completely terrible representation of what she actually wears. Moving on, she has her fishnets type design that actually go down to her black and white socks. But Becky brings us another first in the women's WWE Mattel Elite line. She actually becomes the first women's figure to have double joints on the knees. And again, Ronda was the first Ultimate figure to have it. But Becky is the first main elite line women's figure to have it. So again, she's just blazing these trails. And it pretty much brings me to the only downside I can see with this figure. Now I'm almost sure she has lace-up boots. They're giving her the mould for kick pads. They do have the mould for laces, so I don't see no reason for them to give her the kick pads. And as well, the basic articulation on the boots, as you can see here, make her stand really weird. So it's a little bit disappointing because she's a bit harder to pose. But as for Becky Lynch, what a great career so far. She became a Royal Rumble winner and one of the first women to main event a WrestleMania in a winner-takes-all match, to become the first ever woman to hold the Raw and SmackDown Championships at the same time. And of course, she's just been taking time off because she's become a mum. So it brings us to the question of, would I recommend this figure, boys? 100%, even though I picked out a few flaws, there are only minor details that you kind of expect if you collect Mattel figures. I mean, listen, Mattel ain't always going to knock it out of the park, but overall, this figure is awesome. Leather jacket, great scan, a great representation of the character that we was all pretty much invested in at the time. Capped off with a great application of true effects on the face too. Bosh! I was actually very surprised as well to see this figure drop in price in the UK. So if you picked it up at a cheaper price, you got an absolute bargain. But from myself and the Irish Less Kicker, that's going to do it for today, boys. So don't forget to like, comment and be the man and subscribe, boys. Come join the growing family. Don't forget to come follow me on Instagram at Turbo Toys. And until the next video, boys, I will see ya when I see ya.